Someone asked how I was doing today, mentally, and my answer was tragically. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I am not a happy bunny at the moment. And that is because I've been condemned to not ride my bicycle for an unknown period of time. And let me tell you that cyclists don't like to be told that they can't ride their bicycle for an unknown period of time. Hello YouTube subscribers slash any random person who's clicked on this video from London, UK. And it is currently biblically raining outside because it's July in the UK, and that's what we've learned to accept here. I am home. I actually was meant to be home now, but unfortunately I am going to be kind of beached here for a while, although I say this and I'm still going to go to Iceland tomorrow. Despite what my current update is going to be, I'm just not going to be going with a bike. I'm going to be making dinner, and I'll also talk you through what my updates are. Just a quick note, because I realise that I never really say this in my videos, but it actually does mean quite a lot and it affects things for me if people hit that subscribe button. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, especially if you enjoy the content. If you don't enjoy the content, you can still subscribe. But yeah, come join me whilst I make dinner and I give you a little bit of a life update and explain why I'm not going to be taking my bike to the Rift in Iceland this weekend. Main man, Mr. Bailey. Bailey, how are you? He's not too good, he's got kidney disease, but apart from that, he's thriving, aren't you, Bales? He doesn't like me. Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make a chicken and vegetable laksa for dinner with some udon noodles. I really like Asian food at the moment. I like Italian, Asian, Mexican food. What else? Okay, I'm rambling.
You're allowed to ramble, like, I got my sunglasses.
Oh no. Well, I don't think it's going to be sunny in Iceland. So I think you might be okay. Okay. I just really felt like a warming hug. A hug and a bowl for dinner this evening. Hence why I'm making laksa. Someone asked how I was doing today, mentally, and my answer was tragically. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I am not a happy bunny at the moment. And that is because I've been condemned to not ride my bicycle for an unknown period of time. And let me tell you that cyclists don't like to be told that they can't ride their bicycle for an unknown period of time. And worse than this sentence slash condemnation is I'm not even allowed to exercise. So you might have been thinking, oh, but it's fine, you can run, you can walk, you can swim. No, I cannot. No bikes, no nothing, just chilling. Maybe some people like chilling. Comment below if you do. Appreciate any suggestions on how to chill. So far, I have become an artist. I have decanted everything into glass jars and labelled them. Bailey, you're being summoned away. Bye.
Comment below if you want more Courtney content. I get it, it's Maddie Nuts' page. It's Maddie Nuts' world.
No cat food in the food.
And I'm just living in it.
When I was at migration, and I'm pretty certain it's in my migration video, I said I wasn't feeling very well towards the end, and my sense of smell was funky, my sense of taste was funky, which is very sad for a foodie like me. No one wants a funky sense of smell or taste, especially if they're a foodie. And I'm nearly certain this was COVID, because I've had COVID before, and that's what I had before, and everyone was sick in Kenya by the end of the race, so it makes sense that it was COVID, because it was so contagious. And it really knocked a lot of us back. Anyways, got back to the UK, felt fine, travelled to Mexico, and I remember feeling like this tightness in my chest and being like, this feels a bit funky, but not really doing anything of it. I feel like I texted someone about it. Courts, did I text you?
Well, when you got back, you said, oh, you felt a bit funky when you were riding.
So yeah, feeling funky, but didn't think that much of it because I'd been at altitude. I went back to altitude. I felt funky, and then I started to feel normal again, and basically felt normal again. So I was like, oh, I'm fine. I didn't really do any intense training at all in Mexico. Like, I did one session with a few efforts, but I didn't do anything intense. And then I raced Gravel Mexico. And in that video, I was complaining about heart pain, like chest pain. And my chest felt like really strange. And it started to hurt about halfway into the race, which definitely affected my race. And it was just like a dull ache in my chest. And I was like, this feels really uncomfortable. This is not, like, my chest is not happy. I managed to get an appointment with a cardiologist in Mexico the next day because I was like, you know what? I want to know what this is now, just in case it's something serious, and also like sort this out as soon as possible, basically. And I was a bit panicky. Like, it's not nice having a pain here, especially your heart. And I went and saw the cardiologist, and basically he did an ECG and that was normal. And then he did an echocardiogram, which is like an ultrasound of the heart. And he could see inflammation of the sac around my heart, which is pericarditis. Now, people might have heard of pericarditis, they might have heard of myocarditis. Pericarditis is like the less severe version of myocarditis because it's the sac around the heart rather than the heart itself that's inflamed. But it's still not good, especially if you're a professional athlete. So I came back to the UK and I went to like the NHS here to get follow-ups, like checks done. So I've had bloods taken, I've had an x-ray, more ECGs, and basically been told no exercise until it clears up, which time frame wise, I've not spoken to anyone or heard of anyone who's had less than 4 weeks of no exercise, and the upper end I was given was 6 months, but I'm very much not listening to the upper end because I think this is quite a mild case, and that's what the cardiologist in Mexico kind of insinuated to me, that it was very mild. But I have been told and advised by several doctors not to do any exercise in the meantime, which is making me very, very sad. My race calendar now is kind of up in the air. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the year because it could just be a few weeks off, and then obviously I have to build back to fitness, and then I can start racing again. Which might mean I could race September, maybe British Champs, or August 31st, but I think that's quite optimistic. It's a short race, but still, like, I know how my fitness is affected by time off the bike, and let me tell you, I don't normally take 2 days off the bike. I'm a big volume girl. And yeah, I mean, my goal right now is to get back for World Champs in October and Graveler final in October, and hopefully that'll happen. If that doesn't happen, then it's okay, and I'll work through that and I'll focus on next year. I had some good results just before getting ill, so I'm feeling like okay about my cycling. I'm just sad that I can't ride my bike, and also I was on such good form and now I have no form already. Oh, let me show you my decantation. So here's my granola. I know everyone has to overcome obstacles like this at some point in careers, and it could have been worse. Like, I'm okay. My heart's not great, but it could have been a lot worse than this. And yeah, I'm just thankful for my health now, to be honest. Well, I'll be very thankful when I have my health back. But yeah, update on the Iceland trip. So I couldn't get a refund on the flights, and I thought, I'm dying, running out of things to do in London. I've organised the cupboards and decanted everything, and you can only decant everything once. So I'm going to go to Iceland with Courts, and we're going to go on a road trip around the island. We're not going to do a whole lap because that would be rushed. I can't hike, so we might potter to some waterfalls and stuff. I'm sure we'll find a way to make it fun. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to... Do you know what? I'm looking forward to travelling without a bike box. I think that's going to be a whole experience. It's going to be freeing. It's going to be liberating. But yeah, we fly tomorrow morning, very early. Excited to share that trip with you guys. I'm sorry that I'm not going to be on a bike. I definitely wish I was on a bike, and I just hope that I'm back on a bike soon. But yeah, hit that subscribe button below if you haven't already, and hopefully I will be back on the bike before the end of the season. Real fingers crossed. Maybe I could go on a knife course because I'm not very good with knives. I have decanted all my stock cubes. Right here. I also would love to know what kind of content people want in the meantime whilst I can't ride my bike. So please comment below if you want cooking videos, if you want, I don't know, see if Rib will send me an e-bike. Please comment below ideas for my content, but also what I can do to entertain myself. Any ideas, very, very kindly received. I might try and find some Lego to build. I do think times like this are like really important to kind of reflect on every element of your cycling, and I can use this as a good reset for the rest of the season or for next season, and to kind of reflect on like everything around my cycling. And also I have realised that I am addicted to caffeine, because a few people have said you really shouldn't drink too much coffee if you've got a heart condition and to kind of keep the heart rate down. So I've been trying to have one a day. I'm suffering. And I tried to not have one the other day and I had a headache. So I'm addicted to coffee. I'm addicted to exercise / riding my bike, that I already did know. And without cycling, I'm very sad. So important, these bowls are from the Robin Cafe in Richmond, or Mortlake, and they're just so nice. So a little bit of coriander. So here we have dinner, which is basically like a chicken and vegetable noodly laksa kind of dish. Yellow Thai curry sauce. It's kind of a blend of different Asian-y flavours, but yeah, my own recipe. Okay, I've just realised something. Courtney, do we have a lime?
Do you have a lime?
We need a lime.
With the lime.
We need to top it with lime. Have a look. Babe, you're an artist. You're an artiste.